don't know how much battery life I got left, but I told y'all I would be back. But we back on a different subject, okay? I just noticed something. Now, we ended the last video, we were speaking about people, the purpose of people is dependent upon other things and other people, okay? But that very fact that I just stated, it also plays into decision making. You know, everything we discuss is centered around the HPB realm, okay? Now, just like how a person's purpose is dependent upon other people and other things, that also plays into decision making. Case in point, I'm in the grocery store, right? And I seen this girl, an employee who works here, okay? And I noticed she had a plump ass. Let's just be real. She had curves and everything. She kind of thick, you know what I'm saying? So I asked her a question. I said, where is the juice at? Okay. She looked at me. I looked at her. And she said, oh, it's on aisle 9. Okay. Then she had this mask on her face and it had like a bear decoration on it. And I was like, oh, I said, I like your mask. She was like, thank you. But I noticed while I was speaking to her, I noticed some little cloudy emotions, okay? And what I realized was, while I was interacting with her, shut the fuck up. I noticed that while I was interacting with her, she was noticing me or noticing my sexual energy. Okay? Now, men, I'll tell you, this is some deep metaphysical stuff. She was noticing my sexual energy. Or better yet, she was noticing that I was noticing her. So what it created was a decision-making thing where she was trying to decide whether or not she was trying to decide whether or not would she reciprocate me noticing her. She was trying to figure out, am I going to let him know that I know that he is noticing me, and am I going to reciprocate his noticing me with a favorable acknowledgement, like giving him the green light to ask for my number or something. Now, what I'm trying to tell you, man, a lot of that little tension that you feel with women that you might find attractive or whatnot, they know that you notice them. So when they looking at you, they trying to decide whether or not they trying to decide if they are going to give you the green light or not. They trying to measure you out in milliseconds. But their decision is based upon other people's emotions that's in the room at the time with them. Because again, I'm in a public setting. So when you engaging women in public settings, they thinking about the environment around them. Okay? They look at you, you look at them, and she was thinking like, she could have saw me and said, oh, I think I find him attractive or whatnot. I mean, she could have said that. But still, there was a part in her mind saying, I can't let him know that because I can't give his emotions a reason to feel like I'm giving him the go ahead. And at the same time, I can't break my character right now of being at work around other people and doing something that might make them look at me a certain kind of way if I'm engaging with this certain individual in a certain kind of way. You get what I'm saying? So her decision making was based upon her thinking about the judgment that other people would place upon her. And at the same time, she was thinking about who I was as a person. She was thinking about, does he fit the emotional level of what I am on? Does he fit basically the human prison ball realm level? Does he tweak the system and go against the system, or is he down with the system? That's a part of that decision making too. Make no bones about it. Make no excuses about it. Because like we say, whenever you are talking about anything in this world, if you don't include the human prison bar element in everything that you are speaking about, you lost an off center from the very start of that conversation. Everything has to relate back to human prison bar information. Everything that we speak about on this channel. That has to be your view of this life and when you're dealing with people, because we are in a prison. This is a prison, human prison bar realm. So you got to judge everything with your human prison bar, through your human prison bar glasses. Everything got to be judged through your human prison bar glasses, okay? So I noticed that, okay? And I noticed that, see, when you at work, in a work environment, you gotta, even me, like, I'll be telling you, that character, like, and another thing, when I was speaking to her, I forgot to get in character form. I should have been in character form. You remember we was talking about being that character? So I forgot to do that. That's my bad. I should have been in character form when I was speaking to her, okay? That's another subject, and I'll do a video on a later time about talking to girls in a character form. Not your real self, but in a character. But anyway, nevertheless, it happened how it happened, and she was kind of trying to stay in sequence with the emotions in the room. See, whenever you're in a room, and here's the deep, heavy metaphysical part. It's like being in an ocean, okay? When you're in the ocean, you have to swim with the waves, the motions of the waves. Now we're talking about emotions. Key word, motion, emotion. So when you in a room full of people, emotions, waves are in the room. Emotional waves. It's actual electromagnetic currencies of other people's emotions around you. That's what we call vibes. Okay? Now that's why if you go against those vibes or those emotions in the room, you will have a turbulent, hard time. Just like if you was in the ocean swimming opposite of the waves. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. It's motions in the water and it's motions of other people in the room. What they say humans is what? 70% water. Boom. That in itself is letting you know that these people, you can equate these people to like an ocean. Basically, they 70% water. They got emotions. They moving. So that's why when you in a room full of people, if you go against what everybody else is doing, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a kickback. They're going to fight against you because you're going against the waves in the room. You're going to have a hard time trying to swim against them because it's like being in actual water, trying to swim against the ocean waves. Y'all get what I'm saying? So basically, that's what she was doing. She was trying to stay in current with the emotional waves that was in the room. And she was trying to see if she grabbed on to me, if my emotions or who I was, if the person who I was, she was trying to see if it would take her in another direction against the waves in the room around the other employees and the other people around her. And she was a black girl. So that comes with a whole nother piece of the puzzle. Like, what some of y'all don't know, that's a whole nother topic, but okay, I'll go briefly into it. See, a lot of times when black women are engaging black men, it's kind of like taboo, especially because I'm in an environment right now around white people and everything like that. And she got white people that work over her, like managers and stuff like that. So when they come in settings where white people are like managers and things like that, when they engage another black person, it makes them questionable of that person, because basically they don't know if it's acceptable or not, because they feel like that's a whole nother subject. Okay, I'll talk about it briefly. They feel like they may go against master because during slavery, the master chose what black man could sleep with a black woman. He chose, and they bred black people during slavery. You were only allowed to be with your woman a certain time. So that mental slavery and stuff is still in a lot of black people. So when she get around white people, she acts a little different. But that's no excuse, because even still, it's certain kind of black men that she can see that they are down with the program. Now, if I was one of them type of black men, it wouldn't be no problem. So I'm not giving them an escape. I'm just giving you some reasons, okay, why she acted the way she did. So, and I want to hear some of y'all's stories, like encountering people and women in particular, like some of the things that you notice in these engagements. And I want you to relate it, not just for me, but for you in the comment section to talk amongst yourselves. It's not just all about me. Like, you can talk, other people, everybody read each other's comments and discuss your situations. And I read that stuff too. I don't always comment to it because I'm the one doing the video. I'm not going to spend all day like going back and forth when I'm the one who uploaded the video. You get what I'm saying? I just want to see your feedback and see if y'all really understanding what I be saying, because this is some deep stuff. Okay, so basically she was trying to see if I was like a log in the water. You know, you ever heard of driftwood? Now, when you're in a room full of people and a strange person comes up to you and speaks to you, you got to think of them as if they are looking at you like a piece of driftwood. Now, a piece of driftwood is being tossed around in the waves. Remember those waves we spoke about? A piece of driftwood is being tossed around in the waves. Okay? It's just standing out of place. It don't look like it's a part of the environment. The ocean is blue, the driftwood is brown. So and they can pick up if you like everybody else or not. So she probably picked up that it was something unusual about me. So therefore, in her mind, I look like a piece of driftwood. So she was saying to herself, if I grab hold of this driftwood, is it going to take me somewhere else I don't want to go? Even if she was attracted to the driftwood, being myself, she was still trying to figure out the mentality of the driftwood. Because I'm gonna tell you something about women. They not like men. Women are part of the HPB programming. Meaning, when you get with a woman, it's not just about procreation. Physically, it's not just about physical procreation. There's also an aspect of, is this person going to procreate a soulless child with me? Because that's the whole purpose. They're trying to get you to create another human prison bar. So that's why with women, social status is so important to them. Like men, we don't care about that. We just see a fine lady. We don't care about your social status. We just trying to bend you over. Tell these women, man. But the women are the ones that's thinking about social status and all these different criterias, because really those criterias are placed to see whether or not this certain man fits into the HPB realm. Am I wrong, man? We giving you the raw truth on this channel, the right understanding to heaven. That's why women are so concerned with the words that you say. You know how they say, you know, we're more than just, you men just care about sex. You gotta say words and all of that emotional stuff. They trying to get you all involved in like emotions, because that's what they trying to do. They trying to hook your emotions into this HPB realm. Like to us, man, it's easy to be in a relationship with a man. We just require 2 physical urges to be met: our sexual urges and our hunger in our stomach. Because men are designed to go out and hunt and do everything on our own. Like if you see a man out in the wilderness by himself, you're not going to be, the first thing that comes in your mind is not going to be, oh, that man need to be rescued. No, he just might be a wilderness man. But if you see a woman out in the wilderness by herself, something don't look right with that picture. Because you know a woman belongs in society because she gives birth to society. So when you see a woman separated from society, it's like, are you okay? You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying all that to say, that's why women try to gauge you on all of those deeper levels, because they trying to see where you fit amongst all of this HPB reality. You get what I'm saying? I know I could have elaborated on this more and more and in more detail. We're gonna save that for a live stream. I feel it bubbling up. Like I tell y'all, I don't do my channel based on a schedule. Like I gotta do the live stream this day and I'm gonna make a video. No, I don't do it like that. I do it natural. Okay? I keep it natural. I go by my spirit. But I can feel the live stream bubbling up. So it's coming. And I'm gonna save the rest of this conversation for the live stream. And I wanna engage people. And we're gonna call in. I mean, you can call in and we can talk to each other, because the next live stream will be in celebration of the 5th year anniversary. That's right. I've been doing this 5 years. I've been out here in the field for 5 years putting out the information. But I'm about to end this video. It's been long enough. I didn't even plan to do 2 videos, but it just happened like it did. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. This is Left Side of the Brain signing out. Jaguars up, HPB's down. Like, share, and subscribe. Until we do it again, stay up, Jag.